making a tornado dust cloud. Oh. Welcome to the channel, everybody. I figure I'd start filming on this job at some point. We've been here a couple of days now, and well, heck, I think we've gotten at least 2 loads of logs each day and cleaned up all the mess. That's not too bad considering that there's just 2 of us here. We have the TL12 and the PrimeTech 175 here. We got Dad's PrimeTech here. We don't have globals anymore. And then we have the 080. If you guys have been following the channel for a minute, we never had second gear on the 080. Something went wrong with it when we got it. We got second gear now. I had to jerry rig it, but this is the, you guys can see through the dust cloud. Yep, it is that dusty. It's kind of hard to breathe. There's some big pines here. Literally Highway 162 is right there up into Sutton Ridge, but the landowner has divided this up and she's going to build herself a house out here in the front. And these trees, as nice as they are and sad to see them go, if you're going to be putting a house here and being next to the wires, pine beetle's still around. It's a hazard to leave these big ones here, so it's smarter to deal with them now while they still have some value, rather than wait till they die and you have a house here and it costs even more to drop them. So we're gonna leave the cedars and we're taking all the pines. We got that clump over there yet to do as well, but our goal for the day is to get these suckers down right here and clean this mess up. But I'll come over here and show you guys the tree that Dad just fell. Give this video a thumbs up for V-Belt's falling skills. Tree number 2,000 on the week. No, I'm just kidding, but he's cut down like 200,000 of them. Got the trees all taken care of on that side. Now we got to move over to the other side, so we're not going to be using this area, so we're going to go ahead and tidy it up so that we're done here. Get all the mulch consolidated in the middle, and then when Andy gets here with the log truck, he can a little bit more. And everything worked good, except second gear. For some reason, second gear never worked. The guy that we bought it from, he was selling it for one of his buddies. They had passed away, and they needed to sell off some stuff for some other bills, so he didn't know a ton of the history, but he did say that they had to replace the fuse box on it. And how second gear works, I compared it to the other Kubota excavator that we got. I'm in second gear right now. This is way faster and way easier for doing this zipping around stuff. Before, it was pretty miserable because it's just so slow. Look how slow it is there compared to easily doubles the speed. But I compared it to the other excavator, the wiring and stuff like that, and I think it's like the hour meter with the gauge cluster and everything. That's essentially like a computer control panel, and one side of the solenoid needs to ground out. As it sits, both sides are juiced up for first gear, and so what I did, I couldn't get the computer to do what I wanted, so I just tied in a toggle switch right here. Tied in a toggle, so I click it on and the light turns on down there, because I checked it with the other one, but both sides of this indicator are powered up, positive and ground, until you ground one side out. So I just tied in and ground out the ground side, and it works perfectly. So now we can actually zip around and take care of this stuff that otherwise would really suck doing, but we've done it for, it's just one of those things you just got put on the back burner. I end up spending like 5 hours on, maybe 6 hours on Sunday, yeah, figuring out how the system worked, what wires went where, and now I have a pretty good understanding how this works. But now we have second gear. Something simple is so huge you don't even realize. You guys see what's going on down there? I'm just putting the blade on float and back dragging. Nice and easy, and makes a good clean look. Gets a lot of these sticks up. We'll water this down again and he'll ultra up, but there's logging truck load there, 1.5 there, probably 2 1/4 there, and maybe 1 there. So 4 trees is a count a day. I'll have lunch. It's only, what the heck time is it? It's only 11, so we'll be able to get a good chunk. Those trees are smaller over there. This side had all the bigger ones, so we'll get those gathered up after lunch. Finished the daily quota of those 4, so I'm gonna start on these ones. Look at this. It's got a dang tree growing right off the butt of it. Excavator just for a little insurance. Cut down 3 or 4 of those suckers already. I'm just gonna leave that big butt cut right there for now. I might just push it with the blade and roll it over there, the log deck. If not, Andy, he can just drive the truck right up to it. A lot of people ask questions on the, I've got a water wagon here. Right there, look at it, perfect example, that's why. Look at all that dust. He can't see crap. And it helps for a little bit of fire protection too, just a little moisture in the air goes a long ways. trailer, Andy bought this water trailer. It had this big metal tank on it and a big box on the back with a PTO driven water pump. The tank was metal, it rotted out. The pump sucked, so we ended up putting that one on there. We ended up just taking all of it off there. It had mobile home axles underneath it. The electric brakes were cut, so I put new axles under it. Everything new. Pretty much the only thing remaining of it is just the frame, which is iffy at best. But it's one of those situations where it's been better off buying something brand new. But she does the job right now. Just a good water get more right there. Well, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and get this big log out of the way. So the easiest way is just roll it straight to the deck and be done with it. I'm going to say that log weighs at least 10,000 pounds. Maybe even more, geez. But we got gravity on our side and an open field. Yeah. There we go. Got that pile all mulched up. I don't think that took an hour. Yeah, that definitely did take an hour, maybe 40 minutes. Yeah, pretty much the ugliest tree to date was that one that you got somebody pushing over. Didn't really take much pushing it over, but so tomorrow we got 1, 2, 3, 4 little guys, one big guy, and then there's one across the road right there. Again, they're just minusing the risks for later on when there's an actual house right here. Trees are pretty big, and if they die, they'll be a pain in the butt once their house is here. Yeah, no need to call in a crane right now with nothing in the way. We can just pull them out in this field. Check out, I mean, the undercut on this thing. I don't know how much that sucker weighs, but yeah, one little guy. These suckers. Take them over here to Mr. Prime. Piece of 1/2 inch leg sand for my windshield right now. I get some cheap stuff because it's got waves in it. I had to order the correct one back off of Messick, so I got to wait another couple weeks for the real one to show up. Yeah. We get a new 080, it just fit right on that, the dash 4. If anybody's got an 080-4, the windshield on this one is 2 inches narrower than the dash 4. This is a 3. So if anybody wants to buy one, it was $600 shipped to the house. So rather than pay to ship it back and restocking fee, if somebody wants it, I'll make you a deal on it. Yeah. It's for sale, not on sale. Get at the checkbooks. E-Belt will even sign it for you if it needs to make the deal. Yeah. Alright, I'll grab this one log and then we'll bounce, fuel the machines up. Well, we're gonna close out this video. We got 4 decent little piles of logs gathered up. You guys can tell how thick the pile of chips is getting right here. Shoot, it's 3 feet over here, maybe a little better. But like I said, the plan for them is they're gonna build a house here, so all this stuff gets scraped off, and I don't know what they do with it from that point, but it'd be no different than running it through a chipper. Tomorrow we'll come back and take out those, what did I say, six of them. There's only one big one, so that shouldn't be that bad, but we might land the job of grinding the stumps, in which case do have a stump grinder attachment for the skid steer, so we'll wait on hearing back for the go ahead on our bid for the grinding the stumps, but I'm looking forward to it. So we'll get the take the FAE head off the Takeuchi here and put the stump grinder head on that, as well as still have that little Rayco stump grinder. Pretty good look right here, pretty good look. Big fan of these pieces of equipment. Each one of them's got their own spot, and oh, I never thought we would have all these, to be honest with you. They all got their little quirks. 080 though, fixed second gear. That is such a delight having second gear, you have no idea. And then the Prime Tech, those early generations, say, you know, you got to work out some of the bugs on them, and rather than spend the money and buy a brand new one, we're just gonna work with that. Sometimes it gets a little warm running through the big stuff. It's 100 and something degrees out here in the middle of this field, direct sunlight. But with the new fan on it, it's running right there in the mix. Just about 210, 215 on the engine temp, and hydraulics about 140, 145 in the short spells of like 2 hours that we're running it. But the 12, the Takeuchi, it's just been, you know, every job that we've used it on, it stayed completely cool. It's done its job. Through the limbs on this thing, they're 8-10 inches, so unless we threw knives on there, you can't really hang compared to a Prime Tech. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna end it right here, head back to the house, and I'm actually hoping to just get started straight working on the 04. It really needs to be cleaned out, and I need to put a new fan clutch on it. It squeals at like 2,000 RPM, and it's very annoying, and I don't want it to fly off or something on me. But anyway, guys, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We hit 21,000 subscribers last night, so that's a big milestone for me. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and at 25K we'll be giving away one of those toolbox. Just go back to this video right here, comment on it, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel and get you entered on that giveaway. At 25K I'll be giving away a toolbox, 450 piece Craftsman toolkit. But yep, on to the next one, old son. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.